Yeah, how you like that? We were playing around a little bit and we thought, hey, we need something special for our Friday shows. So there you go. There's our music mix up Friday. I welcome everybody for joining us today. This is Monica Brinkman. And if this is your first time with us, um, almost every Friday we do a great mix up. You never know what you're going to hear in this show. It could be hip hop, it could be reggae, it could be alternative. You just never know. And today we're really excited because we have a little bit of a treat in store for you, but we'll get to that a little bit later. I'm going to start off by introducing you to the Velt, and it's V like Victor, ELDT. And they became the must see attraction of the Kirky Art Rock scene in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. They sculpt sonic emotion through reverb, distortion, and unabashed psych soul nuances for the masses. They were reborn in the mid 2000s and they continue to keep spreading their heavy gospel, feedback, gazy sonnets to the masses. Today we're going to bring you from the Velt a song called One Day Out of Life. Aren't they different? I can't believe I had not heard of these people, and I'm so happy for being introduced to them. It's soul, but with a different take. A little bit of psych, a little bit of rock, a little bit of soul. I mean, I just love it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stuff. All right, now we're going to introduce you to the amazing indie musician Marshall Stacks, and it's Stackz like zebra. He started playing guitar at the age of 12, and his influences were hard rockers such as AC/DC, Megadeth, Metal Church, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, and Led Zeppelin. He has adapted his style and his sound around the likes of the legendary Tones, but it's his own style, as you'll hear in this next song from Marshall Stacks called Formula One. Kind of like that, huh? Formula One. Very, very talented young man. I think that he's just beginning to see greatness in his career. Okay, Jerry Hall has something to share with you.
Hello everybody, Jerry Hall, indie recording artist here, and in just a moment my friend Miss Monica Brinkman shall be debuting my newest single. But just before that, I want to say to everyone out there who supported my music, each and every one of you are greatly appreciated, and I sincerely thank all of you very much indeed. I also wanted to thank It Matters Radio and all its listeners, and Monica for their fabulous and dearly valued support, as well as believing enough in my music to be heard. 1942 wartime England, and you are in the middle of a beautiful English countryside, with food rations, taped windows, people wearing their gas mask boxes, the threat of invasion, Tiger Moth planes, and the world's fastest airplane at that time, the Spitfire. Although King and Country were a priority, the war, as you could imagine, had a way of disrupting life. And certainly in this song could separate loved ones. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, is a tale of falling in love and then that love being taken away from you. You see, she's a clever and beautiful British damsel who keeps her to herself in a small village, although respected by many only to tend to her garden. She and a townsperson, a young strapping lad, became lightly acquainted from his passing by on his cycling home in the pouring rain, and waved at each other every day. Until one day, she gets her papers saying she must transfer down to Devonshire, and is inducted by the RAF to become a female test pilot of the Air Transport Auxiliary, where she would be test flying new Spitfires off the assembly. She often thinks back to her home in the small village and misses her friend on his bike every day, and of course, hopes to reunite with him after the war. And now, tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth.
Oh yes, for King and Country I must go. Tally-ho!
Across the English countryside, through the divide, lived a young lady known as Bigglesworth. 'Twas the summer of '42, she took off into the blue, but the lady was always down to earth. With her beautiful auburn hair, flashing green eyes, she ruled the RAF up in the sky. Every Sunday I wave at her cycling home in the rain, and then the sun comes out as she smiles again. So goodbye for now as you wave to the crowd. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, with your Spitfire gleaming in the sun. Queen Country's got you on the run. So hurrah for now, lifting off of the ground. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, let's go blowing along the engine, singing his song with the sunlight you got gone. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth. And one day Mrs. B got her papers, they say you're being transferred down to Devonshire. She tests the Tiger Moss coming off assembly line, while all the blokes chat her up and over there. She pops a satchel on shoulder with gas mask and tie, looks into the mirror at her uniform eyes. She thinks how much she misses me in the pouring rain. Then the sun comes out and she smiles again. So goodbye for now as you wave to the crowd. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, with your Spitfire gleaming in the sun. Queen Country's got you on the run. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, how I miss you now and then. Tally-ho, Mrs. Bigglesworth, I'd like to see you again.
just to remind you that wherever you are, you must come back safe to me. Is that quite clear? Goodbye for now.
Don't you love how Jerry does that? He takes history and he makes wonderful, wonderful stories and turns them into wonderful, wonderful songs. And I just can't say enough for it because, you know, kids will listen to this and they'll start singing along and they don't even realize that there's history behind this. So they're learning something with many of these songs that Jerry Hall does. And I hope you'll check Jerry Hall out. He's amazing. And I thank him so much for letting us premiere that song here on It Matters Radio. Yes, sirree. Okay, we're going to move along now to Buddy Eugene and Claudia. Now, you've probably heard some of their music, and we've showcased them before on our shows in the past. And we are so pleased to present their latest bit of music that is called I'll Always Be by Your Side.
Darling, I can feel the hurt inside you, the tears in your eyes you just can't hide. If you need a friend to hold on to, I'll always be right here by your side.
My dear friend, I know that you love me. It's plain to see the love that's on your face. But right now, a friend is all I really need. I don't need another to take his place.
Darling, I can feel the hurt inside you, the tears in your eyes you just can't hide. If you need a friend to hold on to, I'll always be right here by your side. Late at night when those memories surround you and you feel you need someone to hold you tight, just remember I'm the one that you can turn to, and I'll always be right here by your side. Darling, I can feel the hurt inside you, the tears in your eyes you just can't hide. If you need a friend to hold on to, I'll always be right here by your side. I'll forever be right here by your side.
Yeah, Buddy Eugene and Claudia, I'm telling you, they are country, country, country to the soul. Thank you so much for sending that our way so we could share it with everybody. Okay, emerging from the grim neon nightmare of Essex come victories. A sonic sledgehammer of purple fuzz swinging on a handle carved from raw acid funk. If you are looking for a supercharged groove rock and super heavyweight doom laden riffs, you're in the right place because you're going to find them as we take a listen to Wiccan from Victoria's.
To the heavens, may your God save our souls. We are destined to die. We can run but cannot hide. Our mountains for the foe. Call me down the wagon. Call me down the sorry. You don't need. I'm the fight that you don't know, but you are me. The wickedness gonna take you alive. The wickedness gonna save you tonight. Call me down like sorry, you don't need. I'm the face that you don't know, but you believe. The wickedness gonna take you alive. The wickedness gonna save you tonight. Call me down. Call me down like wagon. Call me down like wagon. Call me down, yeah.
Yeah, Wiccan from Victorious. Moving on, we're going to turn into take a look at LA based sync pop outfit that's called A Million Machines. Now, they announced the second single from their first full length self titled album is slated for release on November 24th. So that's, a little bit of ways. I mean, today is what? The 3rd? So we're looking at what, 11 days or so, or even a little bit more than that. But I wanted to let you know that we have that song for you right here. You're going to hear it here before they even release it. And it is called Absence Without Leave from A Million Machines. very good. Absence without leave. And that's from A Million Machines. Moving right along. Next up, ever since her self titled release in 2011, the Canadian artist known as Adriana has received much exposure, which led her to a feature in Warner Brothers' Arrow, as well as a single featuring rapper Gucci Mane. How about that? Now, Good Love, which we're going to play today, is a dark and primal representation of longing for lust and passion. This single gives listeners a taste of the irresistible sensation we feel through intimate connections. With Good Love, the music hits hard and dopamine rushes to the brain. Ooh, sounds like we're going to get high on love as we listen to Good Love.
If they only knew how you're making me feel, they don't wanna be me cause they jealous of you. My hands on your body can read you like braille. You can have it your way, you can flip heads or tails. And I don't wanna taste, I just wanna get wasted. Take it all the way, take it in. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love. 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 Loving the feeling, wanna copyright it. So good, got me shaking, don't stop, I won't fight it. Your hands on my body, I know you can tell it. I need it so bad, I would buy if you sell it. And I don't wanna taste, I just wanna get wasted. Take it all the way, take it in. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love. You got that good love. So tie me like rivers that flow to your ocean and cradle. My body like rockabye, baby, I'm ready and able. Your hits are so hot, you're the only one signed to my label. You got me spinning like Technic 1200 turntables. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love, so give me that good love. I wanna get high, then I just wanna get. You got that good love. 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 I wanna get high. You got that good love.
Good Love. All right, from Adriana. All right, next up, and this is our last song for today in our Friday mix up. And this is from Elstow. It's Elstow. Now, they formed back in 2012 in the songwriting duo Jared Shaw and Shell Brown, expanded to 5 members by 2014. And they released their debut EP as The Sun Falls. Now, Shaw took the role of sole songwriter and spent the better part of 2015 and 16 crafting their debut LP, Planets Away. driven by hypnotic drum and bass grooves. Planets Away is rhythmically driven, space infused psych pop that will confound and surprise listeners as it evolves with each listen. From this, we present to you today a song called She's Lying.
You ready? 5, 4, wait a second. 2, 1.
She's been keeping a jealous mind at bay, casting shadows into outer space. Yes, in her head she's gone insane. She says it's aimless. Solar phases, but I can tell when she's lying. She's finding herself. In the end, there's nothing you can say. Try to burn the skin right off your face. Skull keep its shape, it's all the same. Sunlight's tricked you, silhouette too. Felt like truth, but she's lying. She's finding herself. I imagine she's lying. She's finding herself. She's lying. She's finding herself. She's lying. She's finding herself.
Wasn't that great? It was kind of eerie, but it was kind of sweet at the same time. And that was from Elsto called She's Lying. All right, I hope you can join us this coming Sunday because we're going to introduce you to the brand new vocalist and member of a band called World 5. And they're amazing because they live in different parts of the world and they're a band. So I hope you'll join us 4 p.m. this Sunday. And until then, we just want you to keep on supporting the music, coming back and listening, and you just keep on rocking on.
Thank